Hello everybody, I'm still Tony, and in my previous video we've created a nice cutscene, and let me remind you how it looks like. So we are entering the room and bam, we have this cutscene with our robot. So everything is good, but we have small problem here. So we can trigger this cutscene over and over again. We can this guy is walking around us, but anyway, as you can see, I can step into the trigger box and this camera flying around, and of course this is not acceptable in a real game. And another thing, I don't want to here you are, buddy. So my game, it's a story, and actually I have a story and I'm building a game around that story, and I will have some characters, some dialogues in the cutscenes, and sometimes I don't want to see these cutscene elements on the level. I want to see some actions in the cutscene, and after that they should disappear. I don't want to render them. I don't want to have collision and physics in the level about all these cutscene elements. So let's fix it. First of all, textures. First of all, let's go to our level blueprint and let's add these do once block. And actually, that's it, guys. This is just small block, and as you can see, this block out fires only on the first time the node is hit. So that means, let's compile and save. This thing will work only once, and let's test it immediately. We are entering the room. We have these cutscene showing us something, and that's it. We don't have these additional triggering. We can go in and out, and yeah, we don't have cutscene. That's perfect. Let's fix our second issue. We have this nice robot, and this robot exists on the level itself, and we want to see this beautiful robot only in the cutscene, and we can make this very easily. Robot. So we have this blueprint robot. Let's drag and drop it here, and right click, convert to spawnable. And spawnable, that means our sequencer owns the robot, and this robot only exists in the sequencer. So let's save it and just watch how it will look like. I'm closing the sequencer, bam, we don't have our robot at all. We're going back to sequencer and we have our robot. That's perfect. Let's test it, but before that I wanted to show you we have these small orange flash here, and that means what this robot sequence 2 sequencer owns blueprint robot. So, and this blueprint robot exists only in the sequencer. So guys, let's save it and let's test it. So I'm entering the room. Yeah, we have to fix it because we have two robots for some reason. I don't want to rotate it. So for some reason we have two robots. Let's say this, let's close it. Yeah, robot is disappear, and let's save current level as well. Let's test it again. No robot. And we have our robot in a cutscene. Cutscene is over, no robot. Beautiful. And we can go in and out, we can go to check something in another room, we can go back. As you can see, triggering doesn't work because we've added these do once block. Everything just perfect. So and I wanted to show you another one thing, very useful, because as I mentioned 100 times maybe, I have a story, and of course, the player can miss something, and I will have a special section in the menu, some kind of notes. So in any moment, you can click a button and read summary about cutscenes, about some events, etc. And we can make this happen with variables, for example. Let's make scene1 variable with type text, for example. Compile and save. And as you can see, we have these blocks. Let me remind you, we have on actor begin overlap trigger box. We have do once block, so this will work only once, and we have play block, and this play block will play robot sequence 2. And we want to add set scene 1 variable, and we can click here. Let's add view it. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Compile and save. That means then our first-person character, our player, will see our Robot Sequence 2 cutscene. We want to set variable scene1 equals viewed. And of course we can create a logic around this. We can go to our, I don't have it yet, but I will create it and you will see it in my next videos. I will have some special section in the menu and I can create a logic. For example, if scene1 variable equals viewed, I want to show some, I don't know, text or maybe images or maybe even a small video to my player, so he can just rewatch this to refresh his memory, etc. So let's compile and save. And I want to debug just to show you how it looks like. So let's make this go down and let's make this. So we are playing, as you can see, scene1 variable is empty right now. So as you can see, there is no robot, nobody. We are like searching for ammo, I don't know, for enemies. I'm not sure if I will add ammo in my game because this is story and I don't want to shoot anybody, but yeah. Let's enter the room. We have our cutscene, our robot, and as you can see, we have our scene1 variable changed to viewed. Of course, you can create a lot of nice logic around here. Like you can change something on the screen, add some maybe elements on the menu or at the screen. So for example, your player will see, hey, I catch scene 1 and I still have 5 scenes to see and to go to the next level, something like this. So I'm just showing how you can play around it, and of course you have a million ways to do it in your own style. So actually that's it, guys. Let's test it. Finally, no robot, everything is good. Oh la la, absolutely perfect, absolutely. Well, I like it. So thanks for watching and spending a few minutes with me, and see you in my next videos.